I'm here at Bullpen. This is Team Berserker, and we're here with Walter with his Deskbot deck profile. Go. Explain your deck.
Well, it's a pretty simple build like any Deskbot deck should be. Well, more or less. We're at Sneak Peek today, so I wanted to try some of the new stuff that we got and some of the stuff I'm testing right now. And I'm not really sure about this is the final build for it, but this is something I wanted to test out. This is final Sneak Peek. So let's get right into the deck profile. So I start off with two Deskbot ones. I only run two just because running three is crap. A lot of people just write to run one, but I feel I like having the extra push and because synchro plays for the channel. And three Deskbot 2s, one of the important searches out of the deck. Well, if he knows effects, special summon, add one Deskbot card from deck to hand, and it gives a 500 boost to all other machine type monsters and stuff like that. Three Deskbot 3, one of the most important ones inside the deck, because he's the one that lets you go into the insane plays, because he special summons one Deskbot from the deck, and also he can also boost himself up to how many Deskbot cards you control on the fields, and pretty much to himself and any other one he wants to, and just help you push for game. Three Deskbot 4. I say one of the most best Deskbots out of all of them for right now. His little downside effect about how your opponent doesn't take any battle damage once you activate the effect, but he's the one that lets you come back mid-game and lets you really start up game 2 as well. Just push, if you're a dead hand and you have him, you pretty much can sit on your ass and pretty much gain advantage and searches. I run three Deskbot 5. Personally, just because his effect is really good, as his pendulum scale to be exact. When he's destroyed, basically you special summon one Deskbot from your graveyard, and it's really good, especially if you're trying to force out to get two effects or trying to make a comeback from this. Usually he helps out a lot, and he's pendulum scale, and his other effect is not that bad. That you basically get a pop of sets, special summon or normal summon, either way possible. I run three Deskbot 6, just because he's the other scale, and because he's the one, and also his effect is not that bad to change the battle position of a monster. I mean, it lets you get over people that stall over with Dante, so I can change him to attack and try to run it over. Basically standard. And his other effect isn't that bad, in that, well, he gets destroyed off the scale into the pendulum zone. You basically add another Deskbot from the graveyard back to hand. You can add the 3 or the 4, either one. And I run two Deskbot 7s. Well, these is from Sneak Peek, so these won't be out until probably next week or so. But his effect is pretty decent. I only run 2 just because for 4, and also his effect is not that bad. Your opponent can't target any other Deskbot for an attack except for him, and also he's the one that lets you attack twice, if I recall. He doesn't have anything other effect than the pendulum zone. Other than that, he's just more just dumb. So I only run 2. Also, two Deskbot, which I honestly think is personally a pretty good one because of its new effects. Well, basically, the opponent can't target a Deskbot card if this is on the field, except for her. So basically, yeah, targeting effects don't really work as much, so it's a good baiter out. Also, 7 and 8 have these two effects where they gain 500 attack for each Deskbot's card in your graveyard, so that's pretty decent. And for the one monster I run that's not a Deskbot would be GNX Ally Birdman. The reason being of returning Deskbot back to hand that you want to use again, and also going into synchro plays, which is really useful, honestly. Especially getting back 4 or 3, especially 3. Now for the spell lineup, I only have certain amounts and personal opinions for these. But 2 MSTs, that's back row, and also if you want to pop your own scales. 3 Upstart Goblins, because, well, this deck can OTK really quickly, so it doesn't matter if you give your opponent 1,000, because, well, it's basically free toss. And, of course, importantly, 3 Machine Dupes, because all the Despots are 500 or less, unless, like, they have some effects that boost them up already immediately, but mostly mainly used for Despot 2. And sometimes I've actually killed somebody by using Despot 3, by summoning 3 at the same time and boosting all of them. Also, 3 reasonings. Alright, this is like a personal tech that I'm trying out right now, because so far it's been working me really good, because like, especially now since 8 and 7 are out. Just trust me, it isn't easy getting out like 5, 6, 7, or 8 at any point. So, busting out a reasoning, your opponent will think you're playing Cosmos or something. So, they'll just call it 3. And it's funny if you hit this, because they won't see that coming, and you'll get effect, and especially like plus you so much, and you don't minus as much. It helps this deck to go well. And since they're all different level, it actually like works out pretty good. That's it for the spells, and now for the traps. I run 2 Call the Hunted because, well, you really want to get effect of most of these all the time. Like, this especially helps. Especially if you have 4 in the graveyard and this, your opponent really can't do anything. Because they already mid-game, they know you're going to activate effect and you're going to +2. Because this helps out so much. And also, it doesn't do like much bad if you like get 2 effect for it because you get more searches. I run 1 Torrential Tribute, well, standard, to get rid of the board. 1 Warning.
I need that guy. He's good.
1 Vanity's Emptiness. And 2 Grand Horn of the Heavens. Well, because like how the upcoming format, this is actually a pretty good card. And it gets over a lot of things right now. It really sucks because like for monsters that use like for Cosmos especially, like it won't do crap to them, but for the upcoming decks like Pepe or like the Performance Palace,
I need that one.
it really does hurt.
Alright.